Thank you for clicking. Welcome. This is The Breakfast Show on TSL Nigeria TV. My name is Faithy Mine.
Thank you for joining us. We're glad to have you here. With love comes trust, and trust is having been open to your partner without having anything to hide. However, we found out that people lie to the ones they love under the guise of protecting their emotions or just, let's say, out of fear of losing them. Must it be so? Should we lie to the ones we love? Or there's something definitely fishy? That's why on The Breakfast Show this morning, I am my amazing co-host to be discussing why do people lie in relationships? Wow. Welcome, women.
That's a good question.
Women of the house. Let me begin by asking you, would you rather your spouse lied to you to protect your emotions?
Mrs. Aisha, you answer first.
Is that a marriage thing, Faith?
Yes, so it has to do with everybody.
Would you like that he just does not tell you the truth, withholds the truth and say, okay, I don't want to hurt my wife. Let me just keep the truth from her.
You know, majorly in every aspect of our lives.
I like the way you're sounding. So cool.
A lot of people lie, traders, they lie to inflate their prices so that they'll have more profits. Kids lie to their parents.
Not to get beaten.
Not to get beaten because they know if they tell them the truth, the consequences will not be encouraged, will be something else.
Are you supporting lies?
So it's not even supporting lies.
Land.
So likewise in relationships, partners lie because they've cheated to cover up either before or after cheating, and some lie because they want to defraud their partners. Because I've seen situations, relationships, where people get defrauded.
So would you rather that your husband? Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't want that because it will break my trust. But you know, sometimes when you love somebody and they lie to you and they come out and tell you, look at what I did, you forgive, but they should always remember that they shouldn't break that trust. So I would prefer my partner tells me than lying to me, because if I find out, you know the way you feel now. So it's better for you to just come up and just say yes.
Is it always that easy?
If you love the person, you forgive, except you're not in love with the person. Yes, sometimes it's actually not easy.
Okay, so you prefer that your husband now, because you're married, your husband tells you the truth than you finding out. Yes, even if your emotions will be hurt.
Yes, because I've been in a relationship where I got to find out that my partner was cheating on me.
Then?
Yes, and I got to find out from somebody. Somebody actually told me, you know, this time about people now, third party thing. And I was like,
I'm not the guy with that blue shirt.
like, I see your guy for somewhere now with one babe. And I see the car for there.
Wow.
You understand? And that day, my boyfriend told me it was going somewhere. You see the way it was rushing me. And I had to go to So I was now like, okay. And I said, that's his business, so it's his life. Now I said,
but he pay you.
I pray me no pay me. I don't go pay you. Somebody they date, sir. You know? So I just pretended like I just shunned it. Now I start from James Bond. Hey, gang. I didn't say anything, no. You know, when I went to see him, now I say, I will not ask him, I need to get proof.
But you got proof.
So that was when I now snooped. You know, sometimes when we snoop, there's something we are looking for.
When they find it,
because of the information I got. So I snooped to confirm what I heard.
Was it true?
And yes, now I found James Bond. Now that's here. So I checked his phone.
And you saw.
And I saw.
And you were satisfied.
Yes.
That's what it. Faith.
And I asked him. He lied upon the evidence. So, Faith, over to you.
Oh my God, this is so interesting. Okay, so you know we are all grown.
Yes.
If we were younger, we would say, please don't lie to me. If you have something to say, come out clean. But the truth of the matter is, our chest,
can you handle the truth?
Cannot carry it. By the time they tell us, okay, this is what happened. I have a confession. And you're like, babe, whatever it is, tell me, open up. And they start telling you. And the next thing, you on your own, you ask for the truth. You start crying. You don't do this to me. But we start becoming
you get
dramatic.
over it now with
but
time.
Personally, I would say, It really depends on the person. If you are dating or married to a crook, you will know that your husband is a crook. Except you just want to deceive yourself and say, okay, let me keep speaking words, positive words into this man's life. My husband is not a cheat, my husband is not like. If you are dating a liar, you will know that this person is a liar.
Yes.
If you are married to a liar, you will know that this person is a liar. So how many confessions do you want to take?
Sorry to interrupt you there. I remembered my friend going to meet my uncle and saying he wants to get married, brought and everything. And my uncle is, anyway, he's my uncle. My uncle was saying, oh, that, you know, he loves his wife, does not cheat. I'm like, eh? The wife did it there, and they say, eh? Say, my wife, you know, people say, I die.
Do you understand? So I think some women should get to the level where they understand who their partner is.
Yes.
So if someone comes to tell you, hey, or someone comes to tell me, maybe I know that I married Jaguda. Somebody I know that this is his person. And someone comes to tell me, the only thing I'll do is my husband, just to protect whatever
his image.
Yes. I know he cannot do that. But deep down, I know that this man has done it again.
Yeah,
So if I go back home, there's no need, personally, there's no need for me to confront you. Because the truth is, he is going to lie. He will not tell you.
So it depends on individuals.
It was me.
Yes.
Yes, I think the girl what happened.
But won't you feel hurt that you know the truth, but it's not
admitting it? The only time
because he doesn't want to lose you.
I can confront you and demand for the truth is when I have evidence, like Zaisha said, and I'll say, hey, 24th of January at exactly 7:15 p.m. Where were you? Maybe you now say, I was at home. And then I'll bring out pictorial evidences. I say, you were not at home, we were here. And he's like, he's weak of obviousness. I said, sorry, I had to do this, I had to do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes
I will not always confront you if my instincts tell me, or someone tells me, or you come back late. You know, some people have that energy. And personally, I don't have that kind of energy.
When concern stress.
I don't want wahala. Okay, I don't have that kind of energy.
I saw a story. Please, can I have our producer put that up? I saw a story about a woman who had an issue with her husband, and she did something. You know, I just want to read the story. I'm not going to finish the story because there are two sides to this story. I don't want to read the bottom part of the story. I'm just going to begin with the top. She got married, and she found out that her husband cheated. Okay, let's get this. She says, good day. Please conceal my ID and help me post. I just discovered my wife has been building secretly without my knowledge, and she's built 2 houses on rent, which is put in our 2 kids' name, and even got a promotion at work without letting me know. After I confronted her, she claims her reason for her behavior was because I got a co-worker pregnant 5 years ago, and that she couldn't really trust me anymore with anything. But she actually forgave me in front of both families and our pastor after almost a year of separation and pleading because she had filed for divorce. I'm going to end it there because the underneath part of the story is a different ballgame entirely. Yeah. So for this woman, what do we make of this? That she built 2 houses for rent? Is it that she did not completely forgive, or can we now say that the people lie because they've been hurt and they're trying to prevent stuff?
Do you know, not all the time when we say I forgive you, it's easy to forgive, but it's difficult to forget.
Is that said and
how will I say, how will you hurt me so bad? This man brought a full human being into this world. Like
5 years ago, he make mistakes.
A mistake is a human being.
More like she has females.
The so-called mistake. You know, there are some mistakes that can be corrected. But this one, there's a human being, a child, and he did not say anything about it.
No, the man in the story got the co-worker pregnant. Okay. Yes.
It was the one that
left his house in the open.
Okay.
And said, my wife, I don't shall mess up. This is it.
So if the pregnancy did not occur,
enough for tell him. If you're chop,
you understand? But if the pregnancy did not occur, I'm not supporting the woman for being secretive. But
she lied now to the man.
I'm still seeing a woman who is still broken. It's not in our place to decide anybody's healing speed. So she's still trying to heal. She forgave because definitely the family pressure it's not even about the husband. Because left for her, she would have divorced.
She even filed for divorce
quietly.
Yeah, you know.
But family members have come to beg and say, "Hey, madam, fix this." Pastors begged as well. This even reminds me of that story of domestic violence at the governor. Yes. High-profile people in the society have begged, and she doesn't want it to look like, okay,
she no agree.
Let it not be as if I'm very hard-hearted. Let me just forgive this man and make it look like I've moved on. But she obviously has not moved on because the trust she had for the man has broken. You don't know the kind of words of affirmation this man has been giving her in the past. Like, I can never do this to you. You're the one and only. I would never. So when things like this happen, that's why I say you should know your partner. If the woman knows that her husband is
More faith.
Is it
But
right?
you know, sometimes you can
But you will
just
not be
try it for the
surprised.
first time and you get somebody pregnant. You know, it's not as if I'm supporting the man.
Okay.
You know, things like this sometimes, they have people, men that cheat all the time. They don't get women pregnant.
They're
But
expert serial killers.
yes, you cannot ascertain
leave
like
those
when
ones.
to get a woman pregnant. So it just happened.
No, but I mean,
We have
a
a lot
man and a
of-
woman met each other. You're not expecting them to produce a table or
Yes. And the father's
Now
part
pikin
of
go
it,
come
you know, most
outside.
men, they'll say, I'm using condom. They don't use condom. So it's only God that is actually helping us.
No, but
They have situations, like this story now, this woman's story. We've had situations where the man has not given birth outside wedlock, but yet we have had a lot of stories of women that build houses without letting their husbands know. So we cannot
for
really
those-
say
for those
if it's
kind
because of
for
that
those
or
kind
not.
of
Maybe it has to
situations,
do with a lot of things.
There are things
put
bothering
together.
around it. So we are
Yes.
not a part of those people's marriage. So
Yes,
we will
so we
not
don't know
know
what's-
the reason why that particular woman has made that decision. Now there are some things that are beyond the
Eyes.
nuclear family.
Yes, that we can
Maybe
see.
it extends to the extended family. Maybe she has seen that this family is a family where if anything happens to this man today,
they will take all the
they will
property,
take everything.
even
My children
the
are not even
children,
secured. I'm not even
yes.
secured. So the best thing
So
for me
she's
to do is
securing
have
the
this
future of
secret
her.
investment. People have reasons. There's always a reason why people take different actions.
I think
Yes.
so. Let's put it that there's a reason why people lie. And I want to hold on to something you said. I want to draw.
There's always a reason.
I want to
now.
draw
There's always a reason for
strength
lying.
from what you said. Though you said, if you know your partner is a liar, if you know your partner is stubborn, can people actually really know their partner in total? Can you really know your partner? Because
Yes, you
because
can,
no,
actually.
please,
Yes,
because
you
To
can.
some
because
extent.
there are men who their wives would never,
Know that they are cheating.
I mean, never ever think
That
that,
they will
my
cheat.
husband will stoop, let me put it low, to actually want to even undress himself in front of another woman.
Those are the
Actually, those
pretentious men.
actually those men that look like father figures in society, holy brothers. Do you understand? Deacons and pastors and prayer brand brothers in church.
Yes.
You know, so
That's where
can women really
that's
know
where
their
the
partners?
understanding thing comes in. Some people, how they got married. People get
Yes.
married in different ways.
Yes.
Some is arranged marriage. Some this is a man of God, and we want you to marry him. You now you'll be afraid. You'll be like, God has blessed me with a good man. Now you've never really had conversations with this man. People have not joked. People have not laughed. You've not called him big head. You know all those father figures that you have to kneel down and give food. Some people, their marriages are like that. So those are not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who know their partners. Maybe they dated for a period. They know that,
this one like
this is how this one like woman. If they are driving, his eye is already looking at big bum bum. You know that this is a kind of man. But we have the pretentious men that already have created a certain standard for themselves.
Yes.
A standard for the women they have married and for people around them. They are probably deacons, elders. So there are things they love to do. They have fantasies, but nobody knows
their
about
position,
it because
so-
of the position that they hold. So they pretend. Those are not the people I'm talking about, because those ones I really don't understand their own.
You cannot
The
please
people
them.
I'm talking about are people who know. You obviously know that this is, but you're ignoring it because you know that this is who your husband is. You know that this is who your wife is. But you just keep lying to yourself that no, this is not who he is. The moment he married me, he said he was going to change. You know all this.
Forget it.
It's not
He's
really
going to change
lying.
and
You
stuff
know,
like that. But
sometimes
that is his person.
Yes, you know, sometimes it's not really lying. When we get into relationships, we'll see the other side of our partners, and sometimes we're like, with time, maybe this person will change.
I don't believe
but
so,
they don't
though.
always change. No, some people feel, for instance, somebody is smoking, and over time you feel this person will change, or there's a particular character in that person, but you still love that person and you still want to go all the way with the person.
For me, I know
you
they
know there
love
are some
foolishly,
things you know you
If I
cannot
can't take it, I
cope
can't
with.
take it.
You leave it. Some people, I know two couples that always fight. They're married now, they have 3 kids.
I think
when
the
they were
fight is the
dating,
spark in their relationship now.
they
Because,
always
different strokes for
fight.
different
You've
folks.
seen the other side of the person, they've seen like this person all tempered, but yet they get married and like, okay, we can manage it. Well, we have different individuals. Like you
Exactly.
said, you cannot. Some other person wants to still go into that relationship.
With
Even when you're
faith that
seeing
their
the
partner
other
will
side of the
change.
person, like over time they will change, or they can live with the person with that character.
Okay, so-
you even know some people are humanizing. You catch them, you've even seen them severally with girls, and people will fight. No, some people are like that. I've seen cases like that, but yeah, they still go into that relationship. So that are the kind of people Faith is actually talking
They
about.
like stuff ahead. I don't have time
So
for
I don't know how to
that.
describe that kind
I
of
don't
love,
have time for
but
that
it
stress.
happens.
Okay,
And we have seen them.
let's look at it from this angle again. Is the truth really hard to say, Or is it that partners have just put themselves in a position whereby they say, I know my wife, if I tell her that if you die, if I tell her that if you faint, do you understand? Is the truth really hard to say? Or is it that partners are not actually open to themselves enough? Because for me though, I prefer that if you do something wrong as my partner, no matter what, as in I mean it, like no matter what, I prefer you come to me and say, babe, I don't mess up. Now I'll be like, what have you done? Yes, I might be angry with you, but let's tackle the third party. Then later, maybe we settle ours. Because we've had cases whereby men maybe cheat on their wives, or maybe with the secretary or somebody else, and they become blackmailed by those people. Do you understand? And the men keep on spending money, keep on giving money, keep on buying Banana Island houses and stuff like that. Yet their wives don't know what's going on. Funds are leaking. The woman is wondering what's going on, what's happening. Do you understand? Yet the men are not bold enough. So is it so hard to say the truth, or is it that people can receive the truth, or people are not just really open with themselves?
Let me just boil it down to let me just start like with my children now. It depends on your relationship with a person, but let me just take it to my children now. There are some things they will do, like when they tell me, out of impulse, my reaction. So most times it's the reaction of the person that makes us lie. It's not as if we like lying, though. The way the person
defend the lie, oh God, oh
yes,
God,
the way the person would take it. You know, that's why sometimes you say, my kids, they don't tell me things. My kids, they don't talk to me. How do you react when they tell you things? That's why they lie. They don't want to tell you things. So it still boils down to relationship. You know, if I tell this person the truth, the way the person will take it, the reaction of the person. You know, sometimes out of impulse, my son will just tell me something before, and I'll just give you slap. You know? So they will not, if I tell mommy now, she'll just slap me. So it happens in relationship too. Like, hey, if I tell my baby this thing, I'll die today. So people are scared of the outcome. So I think, but I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but it's because of the reaction of your spouse or your partner. That's why people don't want to say the truth.
Okay, Faith.
Yeah. Like I said, depends on the relationship. Depends on the relationship you have with your partner.
Yes.
Now, we have different types of marriages, so because we are talking marriages
relationship
right now.
Truth, eh?
We have the ones that are built on love. Now, you love this person so much, and you guys have been open to each other, open with each other, and you cannot hide anything from this person because the person is like your best friend. So if you mess up,
still had some things.
If you mess up, you shall have to come back and tell this person. That's that type of relationship.
That's the kind of relationship,
yes.
The kind of marriage I'm building, and kind of marriage.
Do you understand? So that's the type of marriage some people have.
Yes.
Now, some other people have that type of arranging marriage that I mentioned earlier. Like,
but for you know, some arranging marriage grows into love.
There is no, even if you love this person, you still feel like you don't owe this person some kind of information. There's a difference between being open with somebody and love. I can love somebody
and be secretive,
and I will still hide. I'll only tell you the things I want you to know.
Yes,
like, I love you. I bought you a gift. Do you know that I had a minor accident at my workplace today? And maybe I even slept with somebody that day. I will not come and tell you, man, I had sex with somebody today. Do you understand? You still keep some things away from that person. So at the end of the day, I feel the truth is not difficult. But the only thing we are concerned about
it's a reaction,
is what will happen when we say the truth. Because there's someone that used to tell me back then, I love telling you the truth though. But if I tell you the truth,
that will feel so good. Even emotions and everything.
I know how you will react. So sometimes if I'm not saying some things, just leave me. And I'm like, say it. Nothing happen if you just tell me one.
Hey, you see back.
So I think
I used to be like that.
Most of the time we are afraid. People are afraid of the way their partners will react when they get to find out the truth. So they just find a safe place.
A safe haven. Yes. Okay, so wrapping up for me, I would say that I used to be like that. If my husband comes and maybe tell me something or I figure out something, I will shout like, how, why, when, this, that, ask for further details. How did it happen? Where did you... But at a point, I got to tell myself that if I want the kind of marriage that even if my husband shoots somebody outside, I should be the first person to call and say, sugar, see what I've done. Do you understand? And for me, that's the kind of life I want to live, that I should be able to tell him anything and everything. So while we were even dating, everything we have done, she could see everything. We brought it there before the table. So even if you come and tell me now from her, say, maybe I say,
you're already aware.
So I have to now bring myself to reacting normally is, okay, listen.
Okay.
So no matter what, tell me the truth. For me, it's easy. Tell me anything. Tell me the truth. I will take it. I might be angry with you, but first, let's sort out the third party. That's for me. Mrs.
Fantastic.
Faith. Aisha Rata.
Yeah. Well, I would say in every relationship, we should always say the truth, even though it's hard. We should just try, because for us to have healthy relationship, we have to say the truth, because lies make our relationship unhealthy.
And it births more lies.
Yes, it births more lies. You just keep lying and lying and lying. If you love somebody, you always tell the person anything. That's it.
And I would say we should be watchful of our actions and decisions when our partners are not with us, because I think that's one of the major things that used to bring the whole lying thing. Because if you're not careful, you should respect your partner in their presence and in their absence. That's one of the valid points I want us to take home today. Thank you so much for joining us on The Breakfast Show today. It's been an amazing time. Do not forget to follow us on all the social media platforms at TSL Nigeria TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TSL Nigeria TV. Tap on the notification bell. My name is Faith Imai. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Toodles.
Stay connected to TSL Nigeria and get updates on the go all day, every day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on TSL Nigeria Space TV and join our online family.